it all. But what's up? It's Friday night. Let's have fun. We gotta talk about reasonable doubt. I don't know if I didn't share it in the my community tabs. I don't know if people's knowing that I'm going live. So if you can, I'd appreciate hit the like, hit the share, put me up in that algorithm, y'all. Holla at your girl, holla at my ladies. Their links is in the description. What's going on? What do y'all think about this first episode? We talking about the first 2 episodes of what's it called? Reasonable doubt. Sure, we done did so many questionable legal stuff. I was getting ready to say presumed innocent. That's why I had to catch myself.
It was good. I'm gonna tell you right now. My favorite part was that Morris Chestnut shot. I said,
I think I got it too. Look, I done came out. I was getting ready to hit the button to go live, but I don't know what I hit, but it took it clicked. It like kicked me out, and I had to come back in again. But we here tonight.
We here.
It's Friday.
It's Friday.
We gonna have fun.
Fun.
Holla at your girl. Let me see who's here. What's up, the Lawrence Report? Okay. Let me know y'all first thoughts in the chat about reasonable doubt. Are you feeling it, or you wanted to see something more, but it started off with a bang? Which one? Let me know.
Bang, bang, bang.
Yes.
I was definitely here for all of the things. I was happy to see Jack's back and all the messiness and the foolishness and her husband and I second that emotion on EJ as soon as they showed Morris Chestnut. Let's go.
Walking into that courtroom, I got it, but I was supposed to have like a little intro with him, but he gonna be on all seasons, so I'm gonna have it next week for y'all. I had a lot of stuff going on today. I was multitasking. Anywho, so this episode, it starts off with her going to therapy. Well, it gives you a recap. We see the whole thing happen with Chanel. Now, I don't know if y'all saw tonight's poll question. I need y'all to scroll up to the top of that, to the top, and cast y'all vote. This is tonight's poll question for reasonable doubt. Did Chanel take out JT, or no, it was self-defense? Did she line her hubby up, or is it self-defense? So if she lined her hubby up, that means it's yes. Self-defense means no. So scroll up and cast your vote. Okay. So let's talk about this whole thing. Because look, are y'all looking at her face? Here, do you see there's no marks on her face or her neck? Only thing that's kind of bruised is her neck, right?
She got a little mark on her face on this side.
But when Jack's come, her face looked totally different.
Yeah, it was a little more bruised.
I'm just saying. Look, what's y'all take on that? Do y'all think she put him up, or it was it self-defense, or was this been a long time coming thing?
Listen, JT trash anyway, so listen, I ain't even mad at it. I don't know though. Seriously, let me say that. No, I say that. JT is trash. I stand by that one. I don't know. I feel like it's a little bit of both, because I'm torn because of the fact that she stood there. We could at least call the police. Even if it was self-defense, we could at least call the police. Like, your friend is a lawyer. We got to think lawyer, like, we got to think on our feet. Like, we cannot be thinking, like, I know she was in shock, yada, yada, yada. But to me, after the fact, it felt a little more like, okay, I know what's happening. I'm going to let it happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, and at this point, I think we should just be thinking about staying out of jail, because you have to know that that's the next step. Right.
Of course. But I think she was getting her ducks in order. That's my thoughts. I think she was getting her ducks in order, and she was preparing to leave, but she was going to take a little bit too. but I put on my track shoes, but I'm gonna try to stay where I'm at. What's your take on it, Tamika?
Yeah, I think it's a little bit of both. I think it might have been a little bit of, if something happened one more time, that's gonna be the end of you. So is it lining him up? Maybe.
Okay, Kendall said, I think Chanel lined him up and had help, but it's more to it somehow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they got us. Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like last time, I gotta watch this. You know what? I gotta be careful about this one. Everything is not always the way
What it
it looks.
seems. Mm-hmm.
Right,
You
exactly.
right, Kendall. Shout out to Kendall.
We
You
we
right,
gonna
girl.
get to it because I got some things I don't know if y'all peeped, but I peeped it.
Okay.
All right, so I like the fact that she's going to therapy. I'm gonna start off with you, Tamika, because you know this is your forum. What was your take on her taking? It's 2 months since the whole kidnapping incidents that she had, and she's still she has PTSD. What is your? I want you to go through let me know what your thoughts was with the whole thing with therapy, and is it too soon for her to go back to work? And that's the same question for you, EJ.
Let me come on camera. Y'all know that I love that she's in therapy. I say, yes, go Jax, okay, because therapy was definitely needed. I love that she was telling her, how it's coming along, how she's spending more time with her kids, and it made her realize the times that she would have to miss because of work. And I love that she was not at work, and I don't know if she was fully prepared to go back to work. And more so seemed like, well, that's what's going to be required of me, right? I have to go back sooner or later. They expected me to come back soon, but it's like if you're not ready, then basically I felt like I don't know if that was a psychiatrist or a counselor, but I felt like she was saying she would give her documentation that she wasn't ready. Like, you don't have to do anything. There's a choice, right? And anything that we do. So I like that whole beginning part. And, she was mentioning that hubby been staying over, but leaving before the kids wake up.
Yeah. Now, what's your take on it, EJ?
So, I love the fact that Jax is going to therapy because that child need therapy. Like, they is so extra. But I love her and McKinley Freeman. I can't think of his show name right now. I just think of his real name. But I love them together. So I'm glad she's in therapy by herself, and then I'm glad that they're in couples therapy as well.
Mm-hmm.
So
Lewis is his name.
yeah, Lewis, that's right, that's his name.
Mm-hmm.
Even though he be extra sometimes, but for some reason I just still want them together. But yeah, but I think this is good for her because Jax is always going through so much and she's always trying to take on so much and do so much. And I just feel like it's that age-old thing where we try to be superwoman, we always put in these capes on our back and we're always trying to be everything for everyone and we don't want to miss a beat. And when we do mess up, it feels like it's just the end of the world. So her going through this big traumatic trauma that she went through with what's his face, Michael Ealy crazy self, because he be playing crazy, y'all. But going through that with that whole situation and letting her guard down that far and not even seeing this coming, I'm pretty sure that was a lot for her. And it's probably a big step for her to even go to therapy because y'all know how she was last season.
Yeah, she was out of control, y'all. She was out of control. And I'm glad that she's going now too. But I'm also glad that the counselor told her don't be afraid to set boundaries and tell people no. Because sometimes that's like the hardest thing for some people to do is to tell people no.
Exactly.
So moving on, let's move on to the next thing. Or let me check the chat and then we're gonna move on. Please make sure you hit the like button. Yeah, y'all. Come to my channel and hit the like. I don't know. I've been out of the scene. So come to everybody's channel and hit the like button. Come to my channel. Go to Tamika's channel. We all live. I don't know how y'all feel about how y'all feel about Chanel. You already said how you feel. I think she was scamming. I'm sorry. it has, like, once you started hearing the police talk to her and stuff like that, which they wasn't supposed to do, he was very slick about that.
He did
And
that.
she should know better.
Thank you. That's what I said.
Did you see her face? How she looked at Jax when he was like, "We're gonna have to what was the when they said shit they was gonna arrest her, that's when she was like, oh,
they doing too much. I think, you know what I really think though? I mean, after Kendall's message, I think sometimes I go into things just wanting to believe everything, like just wanting this to be a certain way. But after Kendall's message, she made me really sit back and just really think about it, because this $30 million is pretty sketch.
heck yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This $30 million is pretty sketch. And I like the concept that somebody else is helping her with it. You know what I'm saying? And that this was probably more than likely pre-planned. And that's how, but I don't know,
If
y'all.
it was
I'm in the middle.
pre-planned, that means how long she was married. She just came in the picture because remember, that's her cousin. How long she been married to this man? I forgot she was married to him for a while.
Yeah, they got older
They got
kids.
2
I
kids.
mean, they're not old, but you know what I'm saying? They older.
Yeah, they got like maybe an 8-year-old or maybe like a preteen, something like that.
Yeah, they older.
So I don't know. Her injuries was a sprained wrist, bruised throat,
Yep.
and bruised ribs.
Yep.
And
But
the
she had
bruised ribs was already from a month ago. I mean,
no,
he
a week
was.
ago.
Was it a week or a month?
It was
Okay.
a week.
Yeah. At this point of this episode, I believed her. And I felt like he had it coming. Even though I was kind of looking like, girl, why was you just staring at him like he's saying, help me, call 911? But you also can be in shock. And, you know, you can have your like an out-of-body experience. You can be frozen for a minute. But when we started getting more and more details, it was like, I don't know, girl.
And the way she kept insisting, you believe me, Jax. You believe me, right?
Yeah.
You believe me, right? It was just something off with that with me, y'all. So I don't know. I just with this part, I was having some trouble, and then she moved the body. It was just
we didn't find out all of that till after the fact. That's when Jax was even looking like, what the hell do you mean? Because she was thinking this was going to be a cut and dry, you know, that it wasn't even going to take more than a week or two to get all this just self-defense and it was going to be out the way. That's the only reason why she said yeah to it.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
So she's back at work.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems like her assistant already gives her a heads up that they done formed they got like a little boys club thing where it's like they kind of like leaving the women out of the loop, I believe, with business. They doing and usually she's not like that. She's running with them with this. And they know about the case. They know that she's taking it on, and they're trying to figure out, they're doing half of it pro bono. I forgot how they was doing it, but they was doing it half pro bono, I believe, and then they was trying to figure out how they was gonna come up with the rest.
Okay. I can't remember exactly either, but it was something like that along the lines.
All right. Okay, so look, the therapy, this session, the couples therapy, I like the way that this guy broke it down with the tit for tat thing. Whereas you hurt me, I hurt you. Cause that's how it was. And then they was getting points by talking to him. And if he agreed, well, you know, that's a point for me. I mean, I was like, well, what you expect? You married a video game player. You know what I mean? Like he's like a real, like a video game designer. So he's wired that way. What was y'all take on the whole couples therapy and the homeworks and stuff like that?
Listen, first and foremost, let me just say this. Let me just say that Lewis said he ain't no scrub up in this thing. Like, just because you making a bigger salary, like I make a 6-figure salary too. They was killing me with the back and forth. They was just doing too much. But it just goes to show that we saw them do this the entire season last season. Like, this is exactly what they did. They were going back and forth, back and forth. And he just put it into a perspective. And I was like, you right. That's what I was thinking when he said it. I was like, you sure right. That's exactly what they've been doing. But yeah, I thought this was a dope scene. I love this whole thing of these two trying to really sit down and talk about it. I mean, because at this point we separated, we done moved out the house, we know we still want each other. So to say, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I thought it was a good idea. And I love that they have this therapist who really seems to understand exactly what's going on. And so I like it. I like how they sitting far apart too.
Yeah. What's your take on it, Tamika?
Oh, she might be gone. Yeah, okay. She said she'll be right back.
All right. So I'm gonna let me see what the chat is saying. Where's Inga?
Inga Binga, I'm gonna text her.
Yeah, I'm trying not to go too far ahead. That's on my. So okay. She says, I'm not a fan of Chanel's. I don't trust her. Light up with Letitia. Hey, yeah, I don't believe her either, yo. I think she's full of it. I think she I won't say I think she's, I do believe they did have a toxic relationship. But I think she was planning her getaway, and look, they probably just had a fight, and this time she got the best of him. It could be on that. Just how she explains it later, you know?
Yeah.
I thought it was self-defense. I wanted to be self-defense, but hey, Sally. So don't forget to scroll up to the top, y'all, and cast y'all vote. I'm gonna move on to the next.
This couples therapy was funny. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, okay, because I didn't know where you was. I was trying to hold on for this.
That part was funny to me because Lewis was being petty as hell. But, you know, he has the right to his feelings. We both see things the way we see them. And the doctor brought up that, you know, y'all just seem to do a tit for tat. Y'all keeping score on each other. So I like that. I like seeing them in there. But it was funny because it seemed like they was getting along just fine. As soon as they got in here, they started, see, he agree with me. See, he agree with me.
I know, right? Because I was thinking the same thing. I was like, man, it seemed like they was just fine. I mean, Lewis done been here for and everything. Mm-hmm. Like, he doing his part, and then y'all get in here acting brand new. They sitting far apart from each other. I said, okay, I see where we going with this.
But you know what was the crazy part was? She was like, I need you to come to the hospital. I need you here with me. He said, I gotta get the kids. Who gonna get the kids? It's like he taking up the slack because you got your heavy caseload now. And now once you get a case, you know you're gonna be all into it. And so he knows he's already on go to take up the slack. So I don't understand. I mean, she wants him to be just like her, I guess, be able to handle this and more. But I feel like he handles the stuff that she can't handle because she had a rough childhood. So she be going through her stuff sometimes. Remember last season, she was going through all of that because, you know, she doesn't have a good relationship with her father. And she was going through a lot with that, and I feel like he was taking up the slack for that, but they had their problems.
I just think it's hard for them to communicate sometimes, and the communication is the key. They talk at each other, not to each other, and don't really hear what each other is saying. Like when she was in therapy, she says, but I really needed you to be the hospital. We could have figured out what to do with the kids. I just wanted you. If that was the case, when he said the thing about picking up the kids, and she was like, I forgot. She could have been like, well, we'll work something out. I really want you here with me. But she didn't say that. Yeah, she should have said
it then. But to me, she tried to suck stuff up and be like what EJ said, the superwoman that she, you know, that she feels she is.
Yeah.
It just goes back to that age-old thing that sometimes people are like, sometimes I feel like women don't want to say that they need something, you know what I'm saying? That they need, because it makes you feel, or in society rather, because I'm not going to say it makes you feel. I feel like society has made us think that that is a weak woman to say that she needs something, and instead we want people to just know what we need instead of like you said, communicating what we need. And I think that was more so of what was going on there. She could have easily said it, just like you said. She could have easily said, like, we'll figure it out, but I really need you here with me. And I feel like the character that we've grown to know of Lewis would have probably just been like, okay. And I feel like that's what he would have done.
Because he mentions, I don't know if it was this part, because I know they went to therapy more than once, but he mentions wanting her to be vulnerable, that she's never vulnerable with him. And that would have definitely been a vulnerable moment.
Most definitely. Agreed.
That's a fact, Miss Kara. Closed mouths don't get fed. Okay.
No, you gotta say what you gotta say what you want. He can't figure it out. I think that's sometimes people's problems. They figure that you know me so much, you should know what I want and how I feel.
And that just ain't the truth when it all comes down to it. And I know sometimes I'm guilty of that too, like feeling like my husband should just know stuff, when at the end of the day, like, how you really don't know? You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I don't know, but you know, communication.
My pictures is out of.
Oh, girl.
I said my pictures is out of.
So what if her friend is helping y'all? Look, I would went down a whole.
Which one? Do you think it's her cousin that's helping her?
Yeah, her, the cousin.
I'm gonna get. You know what? When she, that's why I went to that picture. When she was asking her husband for the bail money, I'm trying not to put on my track shoes, but that's what I thought. I did this, and
because she said she gave her some plans and that she had been moving stuff out for months. And why do you think the garage is so full up with all her stuff? And it's your cousin, so yeah, I could see that.
Exactly. Hey, pretty girl.
Hey, pretty girl.
Pretty girl.
Oh, you haven't watched it yet?
Oh, you gotta watch,
like
girl.
This.
You gotta
watch it, pretty girl.
This so good.
So what was y'all thoughts about the second session? And they had to have a date night, and it seemed like the date night went good. My pictures is out of order.
They so out of order, but it's okay.
Yeah, here we go. No, here we go. I got it. I put the wrong slide in front of the other side. That's what happened.
Okay.
I think.
It's all good.
I think I don't even know. They all
because this part right here happened after the fact. That part right there is
they out of order. Out of order.
We good though. We good. It's all
but
good.
Yeah, this is supposed to be here, but it doesn't. This is supposed to be after this. After this, I mean.
Yeah.
So she didn't want to stay in there, and when we didn't even get to what you call it, where's my stuff with the lawyer? I'm pissed off, y'all.
It's okay.
That was funny to me when they went out and they fell asleep. I've had a moment like that before, child. They just knew they was about to come in here. And he was like, "I'm gonna tear you up."
I had a night like that before.
Ain't tear nothing but the back of them eyes.
You be so tired from working and all the stuff you had to do during the day. It'd be like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna just give a rain check on that.
Like, nope, that ain't happening, Captain.
Okay, there we go.
The way it's the way they pulled them clothes off for me though. I was like, y'all ain't gonna make it. I was like, y'all just it's not gonna happen. And then just boom. I said that's so hilarious.
Y'all ready to talk about Corey? Y'all ready to talk about Corey?
Oh girl, I stay ready for Corey.
Yes.
What is your thoughts about him? Was him and Jax fooling around at one time? Y'all let me know. What y'all think? Did they know each other or are they just colleagues? Well, that's it.
They're familiar with each other because they talk about it.
Yeah. I don't know if they was
she said the 5 year.
She
said the 5-year thing with friends.
I don't think they messed around though, but I don't know.
I don't know. it's hard. I don't know. After how we was introduced to,
I know, right?
Listen, I ain't mad at it at all. I'm
he
over
done
here.
told her, "Look, you gotta go. I got a phone call," and I think he put her out because Jax was on the phone. What's y'all thoughts?
Well, he probably knew she was about to talk about something,
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I don't think it was about to talk about something.
Yeah, he ain't got time for that. He got what he wanted from that chick.
Mm-hmm. He
You
done,
not see the
ran up
release
in it
at
and
the
got it
end?
off, and now she got to go. Anywho, moving on. No, we're not gonna move on to this though. What was y'all thoughts about her colleagues? How they was just like, I like that they intrigued by him, but I also saw how Jax felt like she was being like kind of like put on the back burner because she's
Yeah.
seeing all of this happen. What's y'all take on everything?
I mean, they was gonna suck up to him regardless. His granddaddy, his daddy, all of them are prestigious, men out here in these streets. That's the only reason why they probably was really sucking up. Other than that, they probably wouldn't have cared. But once they saw that connection and it was like, oh, we used to play golf and blah, blah, blah. That was it. It didn't matter what else he was coming in here to say.
Right, Kendall. But yeah, you're right though. Seriously. I felt like the same thing. I felt like it had to do with the history and who he was and who his father was and his grandfather was. You know what I'm saying? Like he's that one exception that has somehow made it into this little club of theirs, and they were happy to have him there. You know what I'm saying? They probably would replace Jax with him with a good old, and just like that. They would be glad, but everybody kind of gravitated to him. But you could tell he had a really charismatic type of thing about him. I mean, what's her name? Don't warm up to nobody. I can't think of her name. I don't know why I can't think of her name. I just see faces right now. But she don't warm up to nobody. And you saw how the little PI guy, he was like everybody just really, really took to him immediately. And I would have too. I ain't even gonna lie. Let him walk up in there. Listen, I'm doing the same thing. I'm about to organize all these papers in alphabetical order. How you want them? Like, what you want? You want me to put them backwards, forwards? What you need? I'll number them. Give you some sticky notes.
Well, look how she looked at him when he walked in.
Exactly. Yeah, Daniel, Crystal. Thank y'all.
Thank you, Sally.
Getting me together with these names because y'all know.
Yeah, I have them written down, but I just didn't. My eyes ain't that.
Yeah, Crystal was talking junk before he came. Then once he came, she was like, "Oh, okay."
Corey Cash. How well does he know Jax? That's what I wrote down. That was my little notes. What was y'all thoughts about Sally wanting to put her house up for bail? I felt like her husband made the best decision, and I hope she didn't do nothing behind dude's back, because he was like, we got our problems and I can't afford to risk that with her. He don't even trust her. What's y'all thoughts? Oh, wait. Oh, okay.
What happened?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah. I understood where he was coming from, saying we got to put our family first, and I understood her wanting to help. I understood both sides, but he was like, I can't agree to that. I wasn't mad at it.
I wasn't mad at it either.
Me neither.
I wasn't mad at it either. Even though she even though she told him that, like, look, I know you want to help her. I know her stuff is in our garage, but I can't risk our stuff with her because of her actions. They don't realize when you put up that for bail. Look, do you think she did it though?
I think so. I think
that's
somehow,
the question.
some way she figured it out. I think somehow, some way she done gave up this money, because how else Chanel get out?
Exactly. Put a hammer up if y'all think that she put up her house for
and
her.
Now she about to be in
that's
the
her cousin.
Because I'm divorcing her for that.
This is about to be real bad. Unless remember you said somebody might be in on it with her.
Unless it's a cousin, girl, I'll just be down a conspiracy theory. I
Me
don't
too. I'll go down a rabbit hole right with you.
look. I'll be down a conspiracy theory, then be contradicting myself the next moment. Like, dang, now that theory don't work no more.
Renee said, yeah, like she thinks she put her house up.
I
Oh
think she did too, and now
man.
she about to lose her house, dummy.
What was y'all thoughts about this confrontation with Corey Cash?
I loved
And
it. I don't
I
know
liked
something
it
about the
too.
way he walked away. Please tell me you got that clip. Please tell me.
No, I didn't take no clips because I'm still out. I just got
Oh,
free.
my
I'm trying
bad.
to be careful. I'm trying to be careful, but I wanted to get it so bad.
That was
I
the
wanted to
best thing. I don't know. That right there, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all in the chat. In the private chat.
I was turned on by it. I was like, uh-oh. She was turned on by it. She was turned on with her husband.
Listen, I loved every minute of it because Jack was playing games. You asked for help, but then you're going to go against what he said. I understood what he was trying to do. And all before, what's the name, was down for it, Chanel. And then the next thing you know, she going to switch it up because Jackson came in there. You don't you want to be home? Like, yeah, she want to be home. That's obvious. But anyway, I loved when Lewis was like, if you ever come up in here, and then he told Jackson that ninja guy one more time, and he gonna see what a real ninja was. I was like,
When he
yes,
walked away,
Lewis. Okay.
damn, it was that walk away for me, Tamika. Girl, he walked away, and I said, "Ooh, girl, I almost woke my husband up."
See, that's how I want you to act. That's how I want you to defend my honor.
I was like, wait a minute. I said, "Woo."
So look, she comes home and they had the sage and all of that. I thought that was funny.
It was
because she was like, "Why you saying amen?" They had to sit 5 minutes quietly with each other, and they couldn't even do that.
Girl.
Because he was mad because she wouldn't be serious about it.
I mean, I would have bust out laughing too. We just sitting there staring at each other's eyes. But I thought what was going to happen was they're going to start kissing and they wasn't going to be able to finish it. But no, they had to just ruin the whole moment.
It just went the total opposite. But I would have been laughing too. I'm like that too when it's real quiet.
And I can't be serious at stuff sometimes.
Exactly.
I'm just like, I would be like,
he really got offended though.
Yeah, because I thought it was gonna be like one of those things, like who gonna laugh first? Like after they didn't kiss, I was like, okay, so now we on the who finna laugh.
Right.
He was in it too, but then when I saw he got mad for real, I said,
exactly.
I was like, oh, but you know what? I'm still here for you, Lewis. And I hope we get a whole bunch of steamy sex scenes this season too.
I hope so too. I mean, it started off with Corey Cash. Cream, get the money. Dollar bill.
That was like the best song too. I was like, I said, you know what?
Yes.
You better stop playing with me.
Nah, but they had a good soundtrack last year, like with the interludes they had with scene changes with the music.
Oh, so, yeah, they music on point.
This episode they did have
these things, so after his album, so I mean, they better come.
You know what? Next week, I think we're gonna do, being that they doing music, we're gonna do trivia. So y'all better remember the songs and have y'all list ready because we're gonna try to figure out, put a little spin to it. I don't know. Moving on. I don't think it's my turn next week. I'm talking like it's my turn.
It's okay, boo. It's my turn, but you know we can do it.
Okay. So y'all, I like that she came to the funeral, but I like the conversation that they had because she was serious. She was right, serious with her mother-in-law. Like, you knew what was going on. And it just so happens I'm not the one that's in the casket, it's him.
Exactly.
That could have easily been me, she said.
And she didn't deny it, but she still didn't want her. She still didn't. It's almost like, but I still would have rather it been you.
Yeah, she's like, it should have been you.
You know, like, come on now, mama. All I could see was Saints and Sinners when I saw her. I said, now come on, what's her name in Saints and Sinners? Eloise or something like that. I don't know, something like that. That's all I saw. I said, you always playing the old dirty mama. Always.
Mm-hmm.
The trifling mama.
Oh, I like the pixie cut on her too.
Oh yeah, she's rocking that pixie cut, but Emma
Yeah.
Yasi is just dope anyway. But yeah, that pixie cut is
I
something.
like the pixie cut. I like the outfit she wear. I love her shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, everything. Even her gym clothes is fly. Moving on. Oh, what was y'all thoughts about this woman? Like, she's a real stickler. She
Yes,
remind me
lighten
of
up. That part had me cracking up. That when she was
Mhm.
charging her, they put the Tupac on. I was like, oh shoot. She came walking through. I don't like her. You know, I want Jackson Corey and them to get at her and rip her all apart. Okay.
No, but
But
he already peaked something. He said,
mm-hmm.
what's your problem with why you keep changing locations? So are you getting ran out of the offices that you're in because you like he did say a camera remark. So what's her story? What y'all think her story is? Let's speculate right now.
I mean, she seemed like she a little stuck up in herself. You know what I'm saying? Like she a little stickler, and people don't like that. Like, I mean, people really, really don't like that type of stuff. And she might have crossed somebody. You know what I mean? Like to the point where she trying to do everything the right way, quote unquote, and it might not have been a time to do things it might have been a time not to do things the right way because we all know that everybody don't do stuff the right way, especially in the DA office. The DA be trying to negotiate. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but she did do some underhanded stuff, like where they was blindsided. She knew that she knew that Jax was her lawyer.
Oh yeah,
And
and she
you
noticed
blind,
this.
she moved the case and stuff. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, I was just gonna say, and she know that from what the information we had initially, that this definitely could have possibly been self defense, like from the initial set of information that we had, and it seemed like she was going real hard because this is a high profile case, almost like I'm gonna make my job off of this one. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm gonna make my career off of this one. It didn't seem genuine, like trying to get justice for Jake. Come on now, it just didn't seem genuine.
yeah, she was overcharging and she automatically said she was a criminal. And then when she said the you people to Jax, I'm like, what people, girl?
That part. I said, here we go.
Yeah, she was on some nonsense. My pictures is all
I'm
out
so
of
sad
order.
that she about to be homeless. Ooh, every time I see that part right there though with my boy,
Yeah,
I
with
was
her,
like,
because the way she was crying.
oh yeah, she about to be homeless.
One of my pictures is missing. I don't even know what's going on.
What's going on?
Is it this one? Yeah, one of them is missing. I don't even know. I hate when this happens because I had it up a minute ago. I know I saw it on the screen. There we go. Okay. So did y'all see the article that she was the thing that she was reading on her phone when Jax walked in? I
Mhm.
think this is what made her run. Because you see what it says inside
Chanel
Chanel
Tucker's
Tucker's look for
pass.
all pro husband Jamarian Taylor funeral. Inside Chanel Tucker's star-studded life. Inside Chanel Tucker's troubled past. So that's what I want to know. What's her troubled past? What did she do? Atlanta's all pro wife in a deadly game.
Well, you know that people automatically think that people like her are gonna be gold diggers and they just there for the money, and they automatically think that if the player, especially if he a good player, you know what I'm saying, they automatically think that they're golden and that they can't be doing nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? So she already had like so many strikes against her from the jump because no one was gonna listen to what really happened, regardless.
Right.
Even if whether she did it or not, whether it was self-defense or not, because he's the star. She's just the gold digger, the one who's riding on the
His
the coattail.
coattails.
You know what I'm saying? So but yeah, when I saw this, I said, dang, I was like, dang, girl, I wish you put the internet down. Stop reading the internet.
I want to know the backstory because Corey struck a nerve when he said that to her. What backstory? The backstory with Chanel, Kendall?
Probably.
Oh, I think she was talking about the DA.
Oh, the DA about what actually happened. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to know that too.
Yeah, we gotta hear that, and I'm sure we're gonna find that out. It gotta be a story.
Speaking of music, no, they did not give the new DA a Tupac intro. I can't
You don't wanna
deny it.
with me.
You got the police fucking on me.
Yeah, that part did make me laugh.
So look, she was leaving here. She left the note in the baby bag.
I knew she was leaving when she came to drop this bag. Or
Me too. I knew she was leaving when she did that and when she gave her the hug.
And
the
the
way
phone
she
call.
hugged her.
It was a phone call for me. As soon as she said that phone call, I said, "Oh, you about to be out. I see this now." I said, "You done called somebody and y'all about to go."
So do you think do you think it's a lover that she's in cahoots with that did this? Or do you think who do you think the other person is? Is it somebody else? Like, was he a mark all along, y'all?
I don't think so.
Because remember, that's her cousin. So maybe she saw that she could get in good because of the circle that her cousin was in. Okay? And then came on.
Her cousin did say that her cousin knew that she was saving money. Maybe she didn't know about all this money.
All of that. No, she didn't.
She was, because that's a big amount. But she did know. I mean, it was her idea for her to start putting the money back so that they would have enough. But to me, it sounded like the cousin was talking small amounts, not what she ended up with. You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
So of course she has talked about leaving him. Of course, people know about the abuse, but I mean, it's a tricky thing because on one hand, I'm like, Chanel, I don't know if this was planned, say it like that. But I feel like once it happened, we're talking about the incident. Once it happened, it wasn't no going back from it. Like it was an opportunity because I'm already planning my getaway. And now you just gave me an out, like a permanent out. You know what I'm saying? So I think that that's kind of what it turned into, but I do think somebody is helping her. I would really hate for it to be a lover, Mooch and Tamika, because that's just gonna make it worse. Like that's really gonna make it worse. It ain't gonna matter that this man put his hands on her at this point. Like people are not gonna see that. They just gonna see all her stuff.
So I got a question for y'all then. If let's say if it was her how you say her it was she has somebody else working with her. That means Jax is fighting a case that they can't win. And that is Corey gonna be mad that his you know how they be so pressed on they record, they winning record attorneys?
Yeah.
Is this gonna make their relationship, like their friendship, as colleagues bad because of that? Because she trusted her friend. That's my question. I know it took me a while to get to it.
I mean, it's definitely going to put a strain on a lot of relationships because it's going to put a strain on a few of them. Cousin and her husband, because I mean, she's like literally messing over a lot of people. Like, and that's what I don't understand. You got a tribe around you that's rallying around you. Why would you do that to them? Because I know this girl put her house up.
Right.
I think so too. And
when he found out, I'm sorry. No, I was gonna say when Corey found out about the money being moved, he was already saying, "What did you get me into, Jax?" So hell yeah, it's gonna be some issues.
That's why I was worried about why she keep wanting Jax to defend her. So it seemed like she was ready to throw Jax under the bus. Because it seemed like her plan went left once she realized somebody else was defending her until she seen his game plan. I just once you run, I feel like you're guilty. We already bailed you out, so now you just gonna leave your kids like this?
Yeah, it can't be you that scared because you got power hitters. You got like this big time firm behind you. You done seen what Jax can do, and I'm pretty sure you done Googled. Oh boy, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure you done Googled Corey at this point because I know if I would have, like, I need to know who is defending me. And then you got this big time firm behind you. Why are you running? Your chances are really good. You're not the average criminal who got some, some defense attorney that got 100 million cases. You know what I'm saying? Like, you literally, some public defenders, what I'm trying to say, you literally got a good team behind you, and you got a support system. People picking up your kids, keeping your kids. Watch, like, this is, I don't know. Chanel looking real shaky right now, y'all.
Did y'all peep the part where she came in for the second visit with Corey Cash, and it seemed like she been inside before the way she came in there?
Yep.
All right, that's all I'm saying. Did y'all peep that in the chat? Did y'all peep how she came in there with her 2 braids? And Jax even looked at her like, this is a side of her I ain't never seen before. She looked like she ready to, like, she looked like she was scrapping in there. What's y'all thoughts?
Yeah, she says she can handle it. Don't worry about her.
That's why I don't know why Jax should have left her in there. Because now, if she's on the run, that's that. All of that money, she ain't coming back. Or did they put a freeze on everything, right? They can't put a freeze on the stuff that's because she had offshore accounts.
Yeah, I was gonna say those accounts.
That's as good as gone. Yeah. That's something like that show we covered with Courtney Vance, the heist. Remember how that they got away with half the money?
And real talk, when I saw that part, Mooch, I was like, girl, you look real acclimated in here. You ain't even been in here long enough to be that acclimated or to have a girlfriend named Bertha. At this point, you was doing a lot.
Exactly. It looked like she was in there, like she came in there and scrapped, and she looked like she might be in the runnings for being a pod boss. Look at Tamika face. She know what I'm talking about because she getting ready to cover Love After Lockup. I mean, that's a summary of both things. I mean, it was just therapy, bringing in Corey Cash, the whole thing going down with JT. Anything else I didn't cover? Did I miss anything? You see the daughter getting older. We didn't see the son this time.
Yeah, their daughter had me cracking up. The daughter had me cracking up when she was like, "We know you sneaking out in the morning. We ain't no little babies. We be hearing you creeping. Like, cut it out." That was sick of me. I like the part too when she came in telling him that she needs to tell her no. Was it that part? I did like that. I don't know if I'm mixing two things, but I did like when she came and told him that she needs to say no. She couldn't take the case, and that's when they was like, "Well, who are you gonna get?" I also like the part when he was sitting there smoking, and then she came in, and then she went downtown, and then we was ready to get into some things. I was like, "About damn time."
I love that scene when they were smoking together because some nights it do be like that when you be with your yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what she was like.
I call her my yeah.
She was like, did she do it like this? He was like,
how y'all did that.
Who knows the song that was playing with that? Because I want to put that song on. I forgot that song. I know. Go. Why you being so complicated?
I used to run that song in the ground. I can't even think of the name right now.
Somebody in the chat know. I have to hear it
again. Let me see if it's this one. I think it's this picture. I'm not sure though. Somebody put it in the chat. Make sure y'all cast y'all vote. Did Chanel take JT out? She lined him up, or for self-defense? So we know she took him out. Oh no, not that one. I think that was her cousin that called to get her out when she sent the text message. That's because then after that they showed her crying to the husband. Can we bail her out? And he was like, look, no, I gotta worry about us and my family. She not gonna mess me up. If she went and did that, it's gonna be a problem. And I remember you saying, EJ, it's a lot of division in that whole circle now because Lewis was friends with JT. That was his boy. So it's like it is some tension there. Even with Jax, because he like, look, I'm going to talk to his people. But it seems like they still get along with her. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. That was my bad. I was just gonna say, but I do like the fact that the friends are not caping for JT because they know JT and who JT is. So they not caping for him in the sense of, oh, you know how some friends be like, he didn't do that, she did. They would have been like all against her. But that's not what they really doing. They still can, be sad because their friend is gone, right? But at the same time, they have sympathy for the abuse that Chanel took on because I'm pretty sure they knew about it.
Well, you heard one of them say she constantly had side pieces. He was like telling the truth, like, look, he wasn't no angel.
So I did like that part.
I like the part where Corey came over and started yelling at Jackson. Yeah, yes, that scene. I liked him. I liked it because he put him in his place.
And he walked away. It's the walk away from me every single time. When he tell Jax what he say, and then he walk away, I said, Ninja,
she can't access the money offshores. They just know that it was transferred. They has like a forensic accountant come in there and break everything down. Because remember the girl said, I'm gonna figure it out, but something ain't right here. So she figured it out when she was talking to what's his name, Peter, the investigator.
Daniel.
Why am I thinking Peter? I don't know why.
But she's gonna go out the country anyway. So once she get out the country, she'll probably have access to it. She just gotta get out the country.
Do you think she's gonna make it out, or do you think she's gonna get caught out there? You think do you think we're gonna see who's helping her in the next episode?
I don't know. I don't think they're gonna reveal it that quick. I
hope not. I like to work for it. I like to make my little guesses at every episode. And I'll be like, I was wrong. Oh, I was right. I'm gonna see if it goes that way. Yeah. What's your take on it, Tamika? Do you think that we're gonna see who helped her? Because she is working with somebody. She ain't this smart.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna show her right away. They usually do the twists and turns. Make us feel one way and then
And not for nothing, Morris Chestnut did say that there's going to be a lot of twists and turns this season in this. And they said it's just when you think it's going a certain way, it's going to go another way. So I am here for all the drama. I am here for all the twists and turns. And I am here for the legal aspect of it.
Ooh, okay? What if it's a friend? look at me. I'm just going.
Let's speculate. Go ahead. I'm with it. What did you say?
I'm saying the friend, the one that was I can't remember what he played in, but the one who was saying that JT had the side pieces. What if it's the friend?
What if it is him? Because she remember wasn't she talking to somebody? Remember when? Okay, I gotta go back to last season now. Do y'all remember how she was texting somebody back and forth? And she wouldn't say who it was, but she was trying to insinuate that it was somebody that she had her eye on.
I don't remember.
All right, I gotta get no, it's all right. I'll get the clip and you give me a couple of minutes next week. I wish they had trailer breakdowns, but they don't do all of that. But I'll find the clip from last season.
Yes, the guy from the game, Miss Kira. I can't think of what his name is right now. I can't think what his name is.
Which one?
He played in the game.
Was it the one who was it Tonya Mac's son? Wasn't he in it?
I don't think it's Pooch Hall. It's
the other one. Pooch Hall wasn't her
Pooch
son.
Hall is was it Pooch? Pooch Hall is Ding Dong, right? What's the other one name?
I forgot his name, but I know his last
Okay,
name
no.
is Matt.
Yeah. No, okay, so oh, the new game. So yeah, that's right. That's exactly who it was. Thank you, Renee. It's from the new game, not the original game. The new game. Barry.
Oh, the one
He played
that
Barry. That's what I remember him from. The Oval.
Oh, okay.
But he did play in the game too.
I only watched one season of the Oval. I couldn't, get into it.
Well, the new game had him in it too. The one with Tasha Mack and whatchamacallit. He played in that too. He was the other one that
the rookie.
The new rookie, I guess you call him. But I don't know why they canceled that. It was good, but anyway.
And Symphony was in it.
Yeah, it was good. I like that one. But oh well. Thank you, Miss Kira, Renee.
All right, so look, EJ, make your announcement. Let them know what's going down. It's Friday night and what's going down.
Hey, y'all. Of course, it's Friday. Y'all already know we got to have The Family Business Live is about to go down. We're about to break the episode on down, talk about all the things that happened. Let y'all get that hashtag Donna mess off y'all chest. I hope y'all don't do that, but we don't see. But yeah, that's what we're about to do next. So definitely hop on over. If you're watching The Family Business, come hang out with myself. Candy's gonna be there. I think Tika's not gonna be there tonight, y'all, unfortunately. But I think my girl Tamika, you gonna come through, Tamika?
I'll be in the chat.
Yeah.
All righty, y'all. So yeah, that's what I got going on tonight.
Okay, you got anything, or you just rolling with all of us still? What's good?
Yeah, I'm rolling, and I got to do my Love After Lockup, but that'll probably be up tomorrow.
Yeah, so Ginger Snaps will be with us next time. She was trying to get up here, but she couldn't make it.
Oh, okay.
She had hit me, said she was coming, but it's all right though. It happens.
Yeah.
So what was I gonna say? So that is our show for tonight. I want to thank everybody for coming out. Hold on, before I leave, let me close out this poll. I already know what the answer gonna be. It was an easy one tonight. An easy poll question tonight. I think everybody gonna say she lined them up now, or no, it might be a split decision. Let's see. I'm in the poll. Yeah, everybody's saying she lined them up, y'all. It's 86%. So that is our show for tonight. I want to thank y'all for coming out. Thank you for coming through. The next thing I think we got, you know what? I gotta start being better with the socials and putting my stuff in the community tabs. I do apologize. So keep an eye. I gotta converse with the ladies to find out what's next on the docket. But I will be uploading some videos, so keep y'all notifications on and holla at your girl. Thanks for coming out. Later, y'all.
Put me up in that algorithm and holla at your girl.